everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today's reading will be about what is going on in your life, basically, because of course we know what's going on in our lives, but sometimes it is healthier and better to have an outside look on what's actually really going on in our life, because when we're really into it, it's getting super hard to see actually what is happening, and then our judgments are getting bit cloudier, so that we cannot see the things objectively. Maybe that is at least my purpose, to bring a bit more clarity to you about what is going on around your lives. So whenever you're ready, you can pause the video, you can take a couple of deep breaths, or if you already decided on the pile, you can just find the timestamps below in the description box, and then you can start your reading. This will be group number 1, this will be group number 2, and this will be group number 3. And I will see you in your reading. Hello, group number 1, and this will be your reading. Let me start by putting your oracle cards here. I've already pre-picked the oracle cards. However, I really wanted to do the shuffling of the tarot cards on the camera to see what is going on in your life currently. The first card here is King of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. The second card here is Six of Cups, upright, and I will show you the cards. Okay, and the third card over here is Three of Wands in reverse, and the Four of Swords. So, first of all, while I was doing the shuffling for group number 1, I haven't just got a super intense or distinctive kind of vibration from this group. It was a bit calmer. Right now what I'm seeing is that you're trying to see the future, you're trying to predict the future, you're trying to understand what is going to happen. But I feel I guess you guys are kind of found some kind of a connection, that you're feeling this is so good, this feels so nice. I don't know, I feel my friend group, I not like a friend group, but that kind of a one connection with one person that really makes you feel I guess we have known each other for a while. With this Six of Cups card in upright position, this is the Six of Cups is about basically the soulmates. It doesn't a general description of a soulmate card, let's say. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, it can also be related with the friendships, but someone that you had a connection before. That's why when you meet up with that person, everything feels super familiar. You are not basically putting so much energy to explain it yourself. That person can understand what you've been going through, and more than what you've been going through, and your thoughts, your ideas, the way how you express yourself, everything is getting a lot easier around this person. And basically when you just look at that card, you can see how much fun everyone is just having. Even that girl over here, she's alone. I mean that the other 4 people, they are kind of grouped, and they were having fun, but she's even curious, and she's curious about what she has found. Basically the other ones are being silly around, so you can actually be really your authentic self with that person. And I'm feeling this is the thing that you're trying to understand, you're trying to see the future. I don't know if you're trying to be rushy about it or not, but there is something that you're not seeing right now that you want to see. And everything feels so solid with this King of Pentacles card. And at the bottom of the deck, there was Ten of Pentacles. When I just pulled out that card. That's one of the reasons why I want to do the shuffling of the camera, so that I can see the bottom of the deck also. So you feel a solid connection really, and that's what makes you wondering. And I feel like you have been contemplating a lot on what is this. You were trying to see what is going on for a while with the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck with this one. So you have been trying to understand what is going on for a while. So let us see your oracle cards. The first melody card is Have Faith in Your Dreams. And the second one is A Confidence is Key to Your Success in New Moon in Leo. And the third one is Higher Power. Really, like, overall what I'm seeing is, okay, you guys might have been, before this connection, might have been in heart relationships in any ways. It doesn't necessarily have to be, as I said, romantic relationships. So right now it might be a bit harder for you to believe that. How can it happen? That's why you're trying to contemplate. You're trying to like go within and trying to understand. Maybe you are so much on your mind, let's say with this Four of Swords under the at the bottom of the deck. But Have Faith in Your Dreams for me is just saying that for this card, when I look at it, what I'm seeing is you can see that the purple dominant color on most of the flowers, and this usually tells me about like something was like dying, because they are represented like, at least for me, they are dying. But you can see that beautiful butterfly over here with the same color with this beautiful flower. So basically something is transforming in your life, like as the old things which were not serving you are gonna be left behind, so that you can transform into new things. And you can only doing it by having faith in your dreams. So this is calling you out for having faith in your dreams, like going through your mind and like trying to understand the situation and trying to dig it might not be helped so much. Rather than that, what I'm saying is like you need to basically go with the flow, because there's a beautiful new beginning here with the new moon in Leo. And like the confidence is the key, like being confident first of all in yourself, and also being confident that like your dreams can actually come true, and you are deserving that. With this confidence is a key card. And in general, this is giving me a feeling of like that might be also kind of like a friendship situation, because Leo is a sign of, it is a very loyal sign basically. And like it might be like seem like as a stereotype like arrogant and let's say want to take charge and want to get noticed by everyone at first, but like in the deep down, the Leo as a sign that really cares and wants to take care of the ones that they allow, and they do it without expecting anything. So that's a very loyal relationship that the Leos are actually giving it. So what I'm feeling is that this kind of a very loyal thing is coming into your way, but maybe you are thinking like like, how can I be deserving that? Like why everything is that wonderful right now? This kind of a vibe. So I'm getting a bit like more excited right now. So, and with the higher power card, and this is a 4 card, and 4 is all about foundation. So this is a beautiful foundation card. Really, I'm seeing a higher power, higher foundation, very strong and stable foundation over here with this relationship that's coming onto your way, basically. So higher power card is all about like have faith basically, and like we are watching you, like your angels, your spirit guides, like you're not alone, you have been watched. So they are basically with you in this journey, and they want you to remember that basically you are the key over here. You can see at the crown chakra of this beautiful angel. So whatever you're feeling, maybe you're feeling and you're getting some kind of like a, let's say, gut feelings, or very like silent inner voice that you're hearing, and you're like, no, like I don't think that that will be possible. I don't think that like that is too good to be true. So, but in here it's saying that like, please, like, quiet your mind and just trying to listen yourself, because everything, all the answers you need are within you. We are trying to send it to you. Just please be open them and like have faith in your dreams. Don't block it. And I really actually want to read this one. It's like a conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing the source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. So, as an oracle message, this card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit, and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you can ever know. You're always protected and divinely directed. I feel like there is this beautiful spiritual connection right now coming for you with the Six of Cups. Basically, spirit is like bringing it on to your table, and like it's like after everything you've been basically gone through, or after all the work you have put through, or you really needed that. You really needed that at that moment. But what I will say in overall is don't doubt about this. Don't go into your head like this is real, and here it seems as it's real. And I'll just get one card about like what you should be doing. Four of Pentacles in upright. Okay. Four of Pentacles is always Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it's telling exactly the thing that I told you already. Like, don't hang out on your comfort zone. Like, Four of Pentacles is an energy of like that lady is super like in peace with herself right now over here, and she's just watching, like she's not doing anything. There is a whole waterfall like flowing behind her, and she's super calm with where she is right now. And in traditional tarot deck, the Four of Pentacles are represented by someone who's trying to protect what he has, only one pentacle, while the three of others were like kind of like spread it all around. So like this is like a protective kind of an energy, which just usually prevents us to move forward. So this is for me telling that do not like hold on to things that are serving you, or do not hold on to ideas that are not serving you, basically. Like turn the wheel in a way that is going to be useful for you. Like basically wheel is the driving wheel is on your hand right now for your life, so you can just turn it in any way. So please just do it in a way that is going to be in your favor. So that's all I'm seeing for you, group number 1. And hopefully you will have a great weekend and see you next time. Hello, group number 2, and this will be a reading. Let us start by putting your oracle cards. I've pre-picked the oracle cards. However, I really wanted to let me put them like that. I really wanted to do the shuffling of the tarot cards over the camera. So let us see what is going on with, oh, you. That keeps happening. Really? Okay. First of all, while I was just, let me see if there's any more cards. First of all, while I was shuffling, I felt the kind of an energy that everything is kind of super intense right now, I guess. Like you have been going through a lot. So let me check my notes not to forget, I also like taking a note down. It's like going through a hard time and maybe like too many things on the mind. So what I'm feeling is that before even like checking that one, there were also like 3 cards at the same time pop out. I didn't take them, but I guess you really need to be like kind of solid in your boundaries right now. Solid about what you want. So this 4 is came at the same time, basically, with the Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Star is in reverse, and the 3 of Cups is in reverse. So the struggle that you're having might be related with like around some group, around some community, around some friendship, that you might have started to come into a realization that maybe you are like repeating the same kind of cycles. Like it is not towards your wishes, basically. So there is something that needs to be breaking through, and that can be done while you are really stepping onto your own power. So being an emperor is not an easy thing. Like he makes it look like it's so easy when you just look at that card. Like he's super stable and like he looks super confident on the expression of his face. But like in order to just come to that position, you really have to be solid about your boundaries. You have to be also knowing about your responsibilities. So everything needs to be really balanced in your life in order to be at this position and be at this confidence level, let's say. And with the Ace of Pentacles, I am feeling like there is a new tangible opportunity that is coming into your life. Some kind of an offer, basically, coming into your life that you have been manifesting for a long while, actually. But in order to keep what is coming, you really have to be stepping into your own power, because like one of the 3 cards that are popped out, and I put them back, was like a King of Swords, and the other one was like a Magician. So you are definitely manifesting for something with a clear mind. So you have to keep that clear mind. And if you're feeling that something is really trying to steer you off course, and something is really affecting you and reminding you all the cycles that you have been going through, with this Star card is in reverse. Star cards is all about our wish fulfillments, and Star cards also represents that there was a time which was really hard for you that you had to recover it from, but now everything is starting to get better and easier, because all the foundation that you built, you might have felt like they have been like torn apart by the external factors and everything, but right now you have left them behind. You learned your lesson so that you can start that chapter of your life, which is going to bring this beautiful wish fulfillment of yours, the life that you basically deserve. But like with this Star card is in reverse, what I'm feeling is that you are afraid of repeating the same cycle that you have been doing over and over again, because you can see that there's a spiral. And in this Mermaid Tarot deck, I always feel like it's like representing some kind of a karmic cycle. So it's just like saying that please don't do it. If you're feeling that something is off in one of your relationship groups, because this 3 of Cups was in reverse. So just listen to your intuition. It might really be wrong. So like, don't allow anyone or anything to really steer you off course, because this is your life. And if a situation makes you feel bad, then before reacting it, also try to understand the reason. Why are you feeling that bad? And because that communication within us is one of the most important things. And when there are too many external factors and when there are too many distractions around, unfortunately we cannot connect with ourselves. So this is one thing that I'm feeling that you really need to practice and learn more. And not saying that because you don't know it. Like, I'm seeing that with the presence of the King of Swords before and the Emperor here. You are well aware of your power, and you have this huge potential already. But there are just some external factors, like think them as like some kind of tests by the universe. They are trying to test your let's say, willingness. How bad do you want this changes? How bad do you want this thing? Are you still sure? You told me that you are sure, but are you still on track? Let me just check it. So let us move on with your oracle cards. The first one is a fiery climax approaches in full moon in Aries. Wow. And the second one is a win-win outcome is forecast, a full moon in Libra. There are many things to be released. And the last one is a community with the 8. Okay. So, yes, definitely there are many things to be released. With the fiery climax approaches and full moon in Aries. Aries is the first zodiac sign of the all signs, and it always represents our new beginning. So with the full moon, it's all about releases, basically. There are contradictory forces and something needs to be released, so it can be a challenging part. And especially this full moon in Aries might be a bit more challenging. So it is just inviting you to not to be hasty about your decisions. So really, what I'm seeing with also this community card and the 3 of Cups card is like there is something happening around the friend groups in any kind of relationship which contains more than one people is creating some kind of problem around you. So it's just saying that please, like, be careful and then don't act hasty, because Aries is a sign that really wants to like take the leap and like try new things and really confident about what they're doing. But there is also like a shadow side of it, so it really needs to be balanced. And when you do this, and when you really step up into your own power and trying to really go within and understand your emotions, why are you having these ones, then you're gonna calm down a bit more, which is going to bring you this win-win outcome in Libra. With the full moon again, like you have many releases to be done actually, and Libra is a very logical sign, like mind ruled sign, the logic rule sign. So everything basically that's gonna happen will be in all parties involves a favor, so no one is gonna get hurt. Like if something needs to be like breaking down, like any kind of relationship, if something needs to fall apart, it's going to be for the best for everyone, basically. I just want to confirm with the full moon in Aries. Yeah. To be super sure that I'm not gonna miss anything. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants, but you will have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you have been a little rushed or harsh, gone too fast or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you created the situation yourself, which means that you can create your own way out of it too. So when this card comes up, a peak is coming and it could be fiery. So some additional messages, like take it as it was resonating, but like being assertive is good, but just don't write rough shot over anyone. And like if you're in a tense situation, meditate your way out of it, and you need to have a bit more fun too. So, and also it's just saying that don't beat yourself too. So it's like basically summary of everything I said. Like don't be hasty about any decisions that you're making, so that the result will be in favor for everyone. And with the community card over here, and this card in the community, the giraffe is staying in a hotel. what I'm saying is that I never like put attention on this card that in this way before, but like hotel is not some kind of a place that you can, live through the eternity of your life or till the end of your life or for a long while. It's just like a, temporary location that you spend your days or like weeks for a while. So, I really feel like something was like a run out its course in your relationships. The things that you have known before are not resonating with you anymore, or like creating some kind of challenges that you don't want to let it go. But at the same time, like it's like kind of an internal questioning. I directly want to just read the relationship message. Like you're discovering the essential qualities that you share with another and perhaps also those you don't share. So there are times when you follow, the other person leads, and times when you lead and the other follows. The appearance of this card points to the importance of learning the proper dance between you and the another one. Accepting the truth that everyone has flaws is a part of the dance. So yet you are also being asked to be aware of the dynamics that you don't want to repeat. So you're in a perfect place to make changes in order to experience the best version of who you can be together. It cannot get any more clear. Seriously, I'm like having like chills right now, and it cannot be any more clear. So let us see what should be our next steps, like what you should be doing. What's good? Okay. Guys, your cards, like, they keep, like, falling out in the same way. I don't get cards in this way and it's stuck in the pile when they just, like, turn up upside down. They flipped. 8 of Pentacles and 6 of Swords in reverse. It's basically, what I'm first getting here is that go to the right, even if you don't see what is going to happen. If you feel like sharing something is going to make you feel better, then do it. There might be other new connections around you that you are not quite sure of it, that maybe you are being a bit overly precautious about it. But it's just saying that just go for it. If you feel like that is what's going to make you feel good at that moment, then don't try to like see the hat, like because you have everything that you can take that right, basically. So don't like stick with the past, don't like try to analyze the new situations based on your own old judgments. 8 of Pentacles in a traditional tarot deck, they usually represent that someone has been like working diligently, and they are going to start to see the harvest, and basically the results of their harvest. So it's gonna start to get payoff. But in here with this mermaid deck, I always see it as like someone has everything and that person wants to share it. So what I'm feeling is that there is that kind of a person, there's that kind of a community coming around you. This kind of like a very like equal give and take relationship is coming. So don't stick with the past while you are trying to judge the situation. Even judging is not needed. Just trying to listen to your intuition. As it was already said in here, like try to see trying to see the situation, trying to understand the situation at first before taking a step forward, before reacting. So I hope that was helpful, and that's all I'm seeing for you, group number 2. I hope you're gonna have an amazing weekend and chill a bit, relax a bit, do whatever makes you feel good without thinking about what others might think of. Yeah. See you next time. Hello, group number 3, and this will be a reading. So let me start by putting your oracle cards. So I have already prepared the oracle cards. However, I wanted to do the shuffling on the video for the tarot cards. So let us start what is going on with group number 3. Oops. What's going on with group number 3? Okay. Is there any more? King of Swords in reverse. And before going into the tarot cards, I also want to... Four of Pentacles. I also want to tell you about the feeling that I was just getting while I was doing the shuffling for you guys. And one more card, please. What is going on with group number 3? Okay. And the Queen of Cups. Oh, the Five of Pentacles left the deck. So, let me check the notes. What I was getting, the feeling that I was getting from this group was like determined energy, like knowing what they want and maybe even like daydreaming about it, but like not yet taking an action. So just staying at the comfort zone, playing it safe for a while. So yeah, with the Four of Pentacles, I can easily see that, because Four of Pentacles is an energy that someone is playing safe in a comfort zone, sitting still, maybe daydreaming. Yeah, that could be really very well fit there. And usually in traditional tarot deck is represented as a guy holding one pentacle so tight, and the rest three are like all spread around him, but like he's just holding on to one so tightly. So in here with this mermaid tarot deck, she's just like not caring about anything. Like she's just playing safe, staying still while the waterfall, like, you know, flows behind her. She's just staying so still and calm, and like this is more of like a really those kind of a daydreaming kind of an energy. But I'm not seeing any kind of like action or anything. Actually, on the contrary, there is like King of Swords in reverse over here. So I'm seeing that there is clarity missing, like mental clarity missing over here. You might have been like, let's say, overthrown a bit. Like your thoughts, your ideas might have got the best of you, maybe. So there's definitely a balance needed in here. With the Queen of Cups in here, with the Five of Pentacles under the deck, this is a... What I'm feeling is that there is someone around you with this Queen of Cups kind of nurturing energy that is trying to help you. I'm not necessarily seeing you as this Queen of Cups right now, especially with the Five of Pentacles under the deck, because this Five of Pentacles is usually represented as like being left out outside of the cold. And you can see in this deck, this lady is trying to help him, but he's so close. Like he's or she is so close of receiving it, even like what she's offering to her. Like she's saying that no, like I have lost everything. Like I don't think that I can be doing it. And she meant like all these fives while she was saying that I lost everything. But this lady is saying that no. See, you have all these fives over here. So they are looking at the same thing, but they're interpreting as the two opposite things. It cannot get any more opposite than that. It's like 180 degrees. And with the Queen of Cups over here, I'm seeing that lady trying to show you the light as the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a so intuitive kind of an energy. She can really feel what's going around, and people want to be with her, want to be next around with her, because she's giving that kind of a very secure feeling that everyone can come next to her at any time and start telling about their problems, because she listens it. Like it's not like listening that we in the dictionary description type. She really listens. She intuitively listens. She feels what others are going through, even their energies. So there's that kind of like incredibly receptive energy around you. But I feel like you have like kind of sturdy, of course. Like something happened around here. Let me get one more clarification card about the King of Swords in reverse. What is this King of Swords in reverse about? What's this? Okay, the Fool upright and the Temperance upright. With the Sun, that's amazing. That is amazing with the Fool and the Temperance. There are new beginnings. Is it so that you have an opportunity? There is something incredible happen, like bring you balance basically. But was it so that you felt that that was really pushing you out of your comfort zone, so that you felt like there was a slap in your face, but it was the most beautiful slap ever? I don't know if that's even make any sense. Wow, that is incredible, because like the Fool represents that a beautiful new beginning starting. You're taking a leap of faith without even thinking about if there's an unknown zone or anything. And the Temperance is basically like bringing a balance in this with this mermaid deck. Like she's a mermaid, but she's playing with the fire. So like two opposite elements are coming into balance. So everything is just like screaming out for me that there is something that you're stepping out in that you haven't been in the zone before. Yeah. Let us see your oracle cards, really. It's time to release negativity, the full moon in Scorpio. The second card is you're very, very close to achieving your goal, the gibbous moon, the gibbous moon. Not sure about my pronunciation, wow. And here, the imagine. So with this wisdom of oracle cards, they were super excited to come out for your reading. So they didn't even allow me to shuffle, so I get this card, and I'm like interpreting this one as the message that you should be actually like doing it, imagining. And the other card is Yin. Wow. There's an incredible balance is coming into your life. Really what I'm seeing with this new beginning. It doesn't matter how uncomfortable you're feeling, universe doesn't care about it. They just want you to be happy. Sometimes when they are using this uncomfortableness to like bring out the most beautiful things into your life. If you're holding on to something which is a negativity that I'm seeing over here with the full moon in Scorpio, so full moons are all about releasing things, and they are the challenging times, because after the full moon, the new moon cycle started to begin. So Scorpio is in the shadow side of the Scorpio. It could be kind of a sign that doesn't forget what has been done, what has happened, and trying to, let's say, hold a grudge. That I hope that I just said this word correctly, by the way. So if you have been having these negative emotions, I'm not necessarily seeing that anyone is causing it actively at all. I'm not seeing any negative energy around you, seriously. Any negativity that I'm seeing is caused by basically your thoughts. No one else is like creating it. So I'm not even seeing that even like any past energy is like playing it out in these cards. No. So I don't know this source of this negativity right now. What I'm just feeling is that something just spooked you. It was so good and it spooked you. And as I already said over here, you are so close to achieving your goals. Even if it spooked you, I'm feeling like you are going to take that leap. It's because you're so close to achieving your goals, so you shouldn't be like playing in your safe zone. You shouldn't be playing it safe. You have to be just following what you want to do already. And please let me clarify this. Full moon in Scorpio. Yep. Here. So, if you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird. Take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Seriously, what I was just saying that I cannot see any reason that you might be feeling this. Seriously, everything is incredibly beautiful here. Okay, worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around your situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time since both the full moon and the Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. And there could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If this is the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. Your sex life can improve now if you make an effort. Use your magic. You have all you need is inside you to bring about your desired result. Yeah, that's basically one of the dominant, properties or characteristics of Scorpio. And as additional messages, there are several, so take it as it resonates. Like, it's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. You're right to have your suspicious. Grudges are toxic. Let them go. The end of an argument. So you're right about your suspicious can be about if you already have some kind of like a feeling about someone that the relationship is kind of getting shakier. So this is about this one, but still it is not validifying the fact that you are being on your mind. So anything that is causing negativity that you're seeing, for example, it might really cause some kind of duality during our daily lives. Unfortunately, like whenever you feel extremely happy, then something happens, like something really small that is not even directly related with the actual reason why you can feel in this way. And you start feeling down. But like 5 minutes ago, you were one of the happiest person on earth. Then you just start getting like, what's happening? So in this kind of moments, if you're resonating with this, if you're like having this kind of moments, just please try to like take a breath, try to stay at this moment and try to understand what has just happened. I was happy. What has just happened? Did I think about a flower which reminded me of blah, blah, blah? Or did I just see the dog on the street and just it reminded me of blah, 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 blah? So like, what just happened? Just think about it. And then you're gonna start to make this kind of connections to really see the main reason why that makes you feel here. And when it comes to the Imagine and Yin card, I'm not seeing any actions necessary over here, basically. I am just seeing that all you need to do is really like imagine and like be in balance with yourself, basically, because a Yin card is all about like having your thoughts aligned and balancing yourself basically with this 2 card, and this is 2-0. So if there is any like importance of you, the number of 2 or like 202, you can just search it also. That could be also a message that you needed to hear. So what I'm just seeing here is that just imagine and like keep that leap of faith while you're imagining it. If something spooked you, if someone just makes you unsure about yourself, your thoughts, and you think like you were going crazy or something, which I cannot see any reason why again over here, I'm not judging, definitely. So this is a kind of like understandable situation that when we don't want to basically risk anything, let's say. But then if there is a smaller chance that your life could get even a little percentage better, then why not to try it out? Yeah, having that leap of faith basically and imagining that it could really happen. It could really happen to you. You can be taking that steps like little by little. Even maybe you have been receiving some kind of messages in your dreams, or you might have started to put more attention onto your dreams recently. or they have been talking with you through your dreams also recently. So let's see like what should be your next step. Okay, that was fast. 10 of Swords and 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Please leave it behind. Leave what has caused you the trouble behind, and let your spirit shine, let your spirit elevate, basically. Like 10 of Swords as a card, like a completion. There are 2 tens over here. Like seriously, I never got the 10 of Swords and 10 of Pentacles at the same time in one reading. Like just like this. And there is a huge energy differences, energy gaps in between them. One of them is at the magma level. The other one is at the top of the Everest. Like 10 of Pentacles is a beautiful, happy family that you can manifest in this tangible world, basically. And 10 of Swords is like someone who has gone through many things and completed most cycles and done with, I'm sorry, the shit. Like they don't want to deal with anything anymore. And it's just calling you out, please, like you have completed them already. And as I said before, I'm not seeing any kind of past energies over here. It's just telling you that please, like, let your spirit shine, let your spirit raise, because this is what's waiting for you, that beautiful, happy family, that everything basically you need is just waiting for you here. Wow. Seriously, there are only those 2 like negative cards over here with the King of Swords and reverse and the 10 of Swords. Negative, I mean in a way that they're all swords and they're all in your mind. So that's everything is like your creation basically over here. But the overall picture, if you just step out from your life and trying to see it more objectively, then actually you guys, like wonderful things are happening right now. So it's really exciting. I'm really excited even. Yeah. Okay. That was your reading. I hope that it brings you some clarity, and hope that you're going to have an amazing weekend. Until see you next time.